And according to everything, I should be live. Alright. I'm not starting until... let me see here. Right, very well. Very well. Actually looks fine from where I'm sitting. Now if I can only get that thing going here with the there, a live chat. Yes. Can you hear me? Hey, Miss ASMR doll, Marge, right? Margie. Can you... Oh, good. Is it bad sound or does it work? Is it like choppy or... Oh, cool, awesome. I don't start the live stream in until 9 minutes, but I need this time to set everything up, like the lighting. So let's put it like that. This turned out to be really odd. When I woke up this morning, I thought it was New Year's Eve today. I did. 20 minutes, no, half an hour ago, I called my sister and I said, Happy New Year! And she was like, no, you say happy continuation, blah, blah, Christmassy. And I was like, what? And she says, New Year's is tomorrow. And I was like, what? No, this is Christmas, this is New Year's Eve. I've already started to drink beer here, And she was like, no, you have... Oh, sorry. I'll take that off. I was out with the doggos. No, it's New Year's Eve is tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm celebrating early. Anyway, this will be my last live stream for 2017. Damn it, and I took a shower and everything. Hello, Richard. Yeah, it's been a little thin with live streams lately. I don't know. I haven't really felt like it. Hello. Good to see you too. It actually is. I have been a little bit depressed, so holidays kind of make me that way. I don't know why. It's so. All right. Checking my watch here. 54. Well, since this live stream isn't about Happy New Year anymore, which this was supposed to be, hence why I put it at 9 o'clock initially, because I thought I could keep it going until 12 o'clock, and then I could wish you a Happy New Year at 12 o'clock. But obviously it's not New Year's Eve today. So yeah, that was a little bit of a... No, I can't stream tomorrow too. I've already started to drink beers and Well, my mind was set that it was New Year's Eve today. But I have a video coming up tomorrow. My Batman video. And in a way, it's pretty good that I mistook today. Because Loppy, little Loppy, hates fireworks. She's deadly afraid of fireworks. So when the clock strikes 12 tomorrow, I will probably be sitting with her in my lap, kissing her and cuddling her and make her think of happier things than fireworks. Yeah, so I think it was a bad idea for me to think that I could celebrate New Year's Eve in some way when I have Loppy. She means everything, and when she's scared, I wanna do everything for her so she can feel safe. You know, I am her safest thing in this world. So yeah, but why not celebrate today? We had a lot of things to celebrate lately, like Christmas. It's been Christmas, right? It's been Christmas Day. And I think I gained like 9 kilos or 10 kilos during the holidays. I've eaten too much. Yeah. 56. Let's get this show on the roll, shall we? I think we can happily say that the day after tomorrow the celebration is over, because we have this one last celebration, and that's New Year's Eve tomorrow, obviously. Now, I'm not going to celebrate New Year's Eve exactly, because of my doggo. So, wait a minute. Ja, den står inne i mitt kök. Du får gå in och hämta den för jag har livestream. That was my sister. She asked for a container. I got seal salad, herring salad in it. Yeah, I hope everyone had a nice Christmas too. She knocked on my window and, hey, do you have that bowl that you got pickled herring salad in? So now she's coming in here and she's going into the kitchen to get the herring bowl. And the doggos like her. Don't misjudge this. They love her, but they can't see her. So that's why they are barking. Nasa, please. So instead of celebrating New Year's Eve tomorrow, we're celebrating today. Just because I took the wrong day. I have the wrong day. Är du kvar, Nathan? Nathan! No, she left. And 2 minutes to go. So let's start this live stream. Let's start the live stream. I'm tired of waiting. Or maybe we should wait those 2 minutes. But why? We don't have anything important to say. I don't have anything important to say. Yeah, I want to do that collaboration. I just have to work a little bit on it. I know it's kind of a request at the same time as I really want to do it, because I was requested it by person. And yes, I love to do that collaboration, but I need to work out the things around. But I get back to you, no worries. Where was I? Checking the clock. 59. Let's start. Hello! Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I want to do it. 100%. Okay. Hello and welcome to Darkest Star ASMR, not Happy New Year livestream. And for you who are new and just started watching, I took the wrong day. I thought today were New Year's Eve, but it is tomorrow. Hence why I pushed the live stream back, because it was going to be at 9 p.m. but I pushed it back because it's not Happy New Year today. It's tomorrow, but all day I have been led to believe that it was New Year's Eve today. I think it was my mom who said it actually. Bad mommy. So what are we going to do this live stream? Pretty much what we always do on Darkest Star live streams. Drink an ungodly amount of beer. Talk. I'm going to start the evening by drinking a Snail beer. And it probably won't be much ASMR. But if you are used to my live streams by now, shares. If you are used to my if you are used to my live streams by now, you should probably know that they are 1% ASMR, and that is when I accidentally tap something. So I will not whisper if I am not getting drunk, and will whisper because anyway. Okay. Oh, fuck. So, it's officially New Year's Not Day. Cheers, my good darklings and friends. Ooh, that one tastes excellent. It really does. Ooh. And I good. And what was I going to say? I kind of lost track there for a moment. I will come up with it. I will remember it. And since we are celebrating not Happy New Year today, I thought we could as well celebrate everyone who has an unbirthday today. So do you have an unbirthday today? I have an unbirthday. My whole family has an unbirthday. Do you have one? Or do you have a birthday? Because then we can celebrate that too. You have an unbirthday. The world is so small. Me too. That's exceptionally good. Okay, cheers for everyone who has an unbirthday today. A very merry unbirthday to you. Now I only have one Snail beer. This is Snailiken. Tapping problems. Snailiken, probably the best beer in the swamp. And you can see both worm and snails enjoy it. Let's talk a little bit about snails for a moment. Most of you already know I have published a snail book, and I'm not going to go into details about that because this is not about promo. But I got a gift from my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend. Sorry about that. Yeah, I got a gift from my girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. Burp, sorry about that. She gave me a package of clay for Christmas gift. Not birthday, Christmas gift. And I like to work with my hands. I like to paint, draw, stuff like that. So when I got this clay, I thought, why not make snails? And I sold them on my snail page on Facebook. And I actually have 4 snails left, which I'm going to show you. I had so much fun doing this. And they are made from clay, but they have a real snail shell. Because my mom was in an exclusive store in the city, and she bought me a whole can of shells and snails in a can. Escargot, you know. But I love escargot, so don't think I was displeased with the gift. But it hasn't, you know, you have to have some ingredients to do these. You can't just eat them from the can, and I hadn't had the energy to fix that. So the snails in the can kind of went bad. So I had this huge plastic tube with shells, and I made a video with them, I know. So these snails have real shells, and this is one. Thank you, Felicia. This is the regular snail. And I have a smoking snail, which looks like this. He has a huge, well, and also real snail shell. And as you can see, yeah. I also have a little bit, I don't know what I'm going to call this one. Maybe a nearsighted snail, because his antennas ain't that long. So yeah, this one is pretty long too. So this is the third snail. I'm sorry, I just laughed. Yeah, hello, I am the Cookie Monster. And I have an artistic snail who tries to look like the Scream by Edward Munch. Is it Edward Munch? I don't remember. He looks like... I'm sorry. He looks like this. So this is the artistic snail. He's really fat, as you might see. And I'm pretty sure this will show up during the live stream. And if anyone wants to purchase, buy a snail, you want to sell us? No, not you specifically. I mean, but if you do you want to be sold? That depends on who's buying. Well, if let's say a beautiful young lady would buy you, would that be good? As long as you don't fart. Oh, tell me. Yeah. So these are the snails I have been doing. I'm sorry I'm laughing so much, but I've had a pretty boring Christmas, and being able to you know, actually talk to you this way gives me much pleasure. You know, I don't know what I would do without you. I would just be overly... Hi, Emerald Skies. Who's Emerald Skies? I'm afraid. You don't need to be afraid, Scream Snail. But I am. So, everything will be okay. Are you sure? I'm getting a panic attack. Sorry. I'm going to drink this last snail beer. Like this. And we are down to Heineken. And no, nothing against Heineken, but the snail, nothing can beat your snail. I missed my live streams too. But on the other hand, I've been extremely, what's it called? Extremely. Oh, what are you doing? I have been extremely active with doing other videos, and it makes it's so hard to try and keep a schedule when you like do one video each day, and then you look at your schedule and you have 10 lined up videos which you want to release directly now, you know. I just want to release them, and I have like 3 days to distribute these videos each. Hiya, I'm Emerald Sky. And you like have 3 days to distribute these videos, and you just wanna see the reaction, you know, when people. What the? No, sorry, nothing. It just came up this little. You see, I'm streaming from my iPhone, and when I get notifications from Facebook and shit, it comes popping down in picture like so, which sucks. Yeah, and you have to like distribute these 3 videos over 3 days each week. When you would really love to publish them as soon as they are finished, but. So really, I if I wanted to, I could just do 3 videos a week. But I have so many ideas, and thanks so much. Thank you so much. I try to work hard, but at the same time, I'm having fun doing it all the time. So it's nothing, you know. But as I said, I wish the weeks had more days. And I was afraid that I would run out of ideas. But for now, I can't see myself running out of ideas. Because if I have a day when I feel, you know, not enthusiastic enough to film something or come up with something, I can always, you know, go check my comments or Instagram, and there's always someone, hey, why don't you do it? And oh yeah, that's a cool idea. So I'm not afraid to run out of ideas yet. And you know, there's so much you can do. So much you can do with ASMR. You know, as I came, I don't remember. It was something on Instagram which had to do with Karen singing ASMR. And I said something Bondish, and then it hit me. Oh, I have never done a James Bond ASMR roleplay. So that's on my to-do list. Hence why I shaved my beard after I did the Bill the Vampire video. So I'm doing a Bond video pretty soon. I also have so much props. Yeah, and a James Bond ASMR roleplay. That's coming this week. Before my beard grows out again. Yes, but of course, James Bond. And I have so many props. You know, I have, just from watching over here, I have like 5-6 wigs. I have a Batman mask, a Deadpool mask, hockey masks, V for Vendetta, Saw, Scream. Thanks, Felicia. I had a cat named Felicia once. She was eaten by angry dogs. That's actually a true story. She moved from me and to another family across the island. I don't know why. Maybe I had too many cats. But she moved, and a year or so after she moved, she was attacked by kind of like hunting dogs and killed. But her name was Felicia, and I loved that cat, by the way. Very sad. Uh, yeah, so I have so much props, and I hope you can help me come up with ideas. I think I made kind of like a post on Twitter or Instagram or whatever. Uh, so come up with ideas if you want, a Deadpool massages your feet, Jason cooks fish, whatever you want. I'll probably fix it or do something with it. So come up with ideas, and I'm smoking. Yes, I am going to quit smoking on New Year's Eve, which is not today, which I thought. But I'm not going to totally quit because I'm I'm oh, Dr. Frank, although it was so long ago. Yeah, I need to do a Dr. Frank and further video. Um, don't feel stressed, Richard. Do videos when you feel like it. Where was I, by the way? I'm so confused all the time. I come up with one subject and then any good music to suggest. I'm getting bored of rap. I was bored of rap 10 minutes after I heard my first rap song, and that was in the 80s. I hate rap. Uh, I'm not bashing on people who likes it, but for me it's a total waste of time. It's just people talking, it sounds all the same, and I don't like the culture around it. I don't want to have my pants hanging so my asshole is viewable. I don't want to run around with bling bling and pretending I'm a gangster, you know. It's not cool being a gangster. Guns are not cool. Kindness are cool. So no, please. Remember, I remember. I remember watching the movie The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis, and I think he's in a bar in a scene, and he says, "If you want to make me puke, play some rap music." And that line has followed me all my life. I really can't stand rap music or hip hop or whatever it's called. I'm not even sure what it's called. Uh, I like classical music, soundtracks like John Williams and Jerry Goldsmith. I like The Cure, Suey and the Banshees, rock, rock, troubadours, classical. I like rock. I like rock. Gary Moore, you name it. I also love Johnny Cash. Yeah, I like Hans Zimmer. I love Hans Zimmer, and I love Six Pistols. I pretty much love everything except rap and hip hop. I even like techno to a certain degree, and trance music. I can dig that. It depends on the state of mind, I think. I Yeah, Johnny Cash he's so good, and Willie Nelson, and there's so much good music. And I can't see the fascination with hip hop and rap. Can't see it with the lifestyle. Can't see it with the music. No. If we're going to see Bellman again, boop, maybe. I don't have a good singing voice, so the biggest point for doing these videos if you were having a good singing voice. And I love history. I'm a history buff. I soak up everything with history, and I love the 1700s especially, uh, and stuff like that. But maybe it's not impossible because To be honest, you don't have to have that huge of a singing voice to sing Bellman, because his songs are pretty down to earth, if you know what I mean. Marquis de Sade, yeah. Haven't I done one of... no, I haven't. But that's actually one I had planned. It's going to be. Combi Christ. No, I have not heard of them, but I will always check them out because I always need new music. Pusey, that's the problem. I have so many ideas, and you guys give me plenty of ideas. So when am I going to have time to prioritize one of them? I will check them out. It's so hard, you know. When I lie awake at night and I can't sleep, I often can't sleep. I come up with these ideas for a new Pusey video. I thought about that yesterday. And I thought about the new Hungry Tongue video. Or Thirsty Lips, I don't remember which one it is who is active at the moment. But then, you know, I wake up and I accidentally kind of, I don't know, see my Jason mask, and thoughts start to come alive, and I film that video and I forget about the Hungry Tongue and Pusey video. And one of the reasons, I will give you a little bit psychology lesson on me here. One of the reasons I can't have a job, a regular job. First of all, I have panic attacks and anxiety, so I cannot be out and work with people because I would fall down like a brick house. But another reason is I can't have a schedule where I must do something. It's really hard for me, you know, if someone tells me they want a specific drawing that I have to do. Because if I have to do something, it gets boring and I won't put my heart in it. So you can imagine me working when I was 15, 16 years old. I have just finished school and I started to work on this construction company building houses. You know, it was pretty fun building one wall when you have never done it before, because you see how it's made, you know the structure. Cool, I can build one wall. But then you have to build 3 exactly the same walls when you already built one. And you know, that drags. It just sucks. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Why? You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Why? I cannot do the same thing all over and over again. Yeah, it feels like a hassle. So I remember people said to me when I was younger, you love video games, right? You love films, movies. Why don't you work in a rental shop renting out movies? That's because that's your hobby. You love it. Yeah, I would probably be loving it for a couple of hours. But you know, putting them in those cases, giving out so you know, I couldn't do that either. I need to do my own thing in my own time, the way I want to do it, or I can't. Maybe I have some letter combination they haven't heard of yet, but that's how I work. And it's not just working for others. There's a reason my house is built out of parts. Because if I'm going to make like frames around the window, I get so bored that I start to, you know, make weird shapes of it, and perhaps, you know, just can't do it. Can't do it, Captain. If I push it too hard, the whole thing will blow. So now you got a little insight about that too. And if there's something I felt when I started doing YouTube, it was, I'm looking for something, so don't mind if I look around. it was that I will never be a false person. You know, I will never try to tell anyone that I'm another person that I actually am. I can imagine, but I will probably grow bored of that too. Uh, what yo, yeah. when I started doing YouTube, I promised myself never to be a fake person, never to hide who I am, that I have a sickness that makes me prone to anxiety, fear of death, which have, by the way, almost gone over by now. It happens when everything around you dies, and stuff like that. So what you see is what you get. I swear a lot. I burp in public. I have probably very not likable ideas about certain things. But I always tell what I feel. Yeah, so what you see is what you get. I could never be a false person smiling and yeah, you know. I am the way I am and take it or leave it. That's me. Uh, so when it comes to... Thank you, Felicia. Thank you. Now, being an honest person can have its backsides. I would never give out names because that's not who I am. But I was friends with someone on Facebook a long time. And then I said something displeasing. And all of a sudden I was worse than... Oh man, I was a really bad person. I was actually so bad, so when I told the person or asked the person, can I please explain, it wasn't exactly what you thought, the person said, I must stop talking to you. You are causing me to have a panic attack, and I have never had a panic attack. So, yay for me for giving someone a panic attack. I must be really bad. And unfortunately, when that thing happens, you also... Hello, Vilalbiten. How the fuck do you pronounce it? Vilalbiten. Vilalbiten. I just say V. VB. So yeah, and unfortunately that makes you mistrust people on the internet, you know, because it's so easy to just block someone. And you can never explain what you had in mind, or you know, I hate disconnecting with people if we are not on the same terms, you know. Because I don't want anyone to go around thinking I'm an asshole because I didn't have a time to explain myself, or they wouldn't listen. That's something I think. I think if you're not, you know, a racist bastard who just bashes everything, and there can't be any mistakes. If you're not like that, then you at least deserve that someone listen to you. Yeah, there's no closure, and I want closure. You know, some people might not deserve it. As I said, if you're a racist bastard, or you know, you're bashing on gay people and stuff like that, or you hit other people and you have always been like that, then you deserve no closure. It's just bye-bye. But if it's a misunderstanding between two people who used to like each other, then I would love to have closure. They don't have to agree with me, you know. They don't ever have to agree with me, but they can at least give me a opportunity to explain myself. Never mind. Being a hateful person seems like it would be tiring. Yeah, I think going around hating things every time, every day, would probably wear you down. Yeah, I tend to explain if I said something that might come off as because as I said, I think I talk first, I think later, and yeah. So hello, Dantes in porno. Hello, and a very happy birthday to you, and also a very merry New Year to you. Because you who are new, I'm going to take this quickly. I misplaced the day. I thought it was New Year's Eve today, but it wasn't. It's tomorrow, so I'm drinking today. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. And another thing, I, I will. Oh my God, this is so hard. But you know, I want to talk to you because you are my darklings. You are my internet family, and I want to talk to you, and I want to give you some kind of reinsurance because I have seen people get in over their heads when they start to make YouTube. They don't recognize their old friends anymore. They, don't give a shit. They think they are high and mighty and they are celebrities. Now, I never felt myself a celebrity and I will never become one. And even if I was cast as the next Jedi in episode 9, I would never feel myself above anyone else because just why am I supposed to feel that I'm superior to anyone else just because I'm seen? Is it so important to get seen? Not for me. I do my videos where I'm seen, yes. But I could do them just voice if I had started out like that, but now everyone has seen me, so I don't have a problem with it. Let's say it like this: I have no intention or any want to become a celebrity or famous for doing YouTube. Even though I know some people have become that way, because YouTube is kind of like the new TV. And it is easy to become recognized, if you have big, huge channel and like PewDiePie. I bet people recognize him on the streets. But that wasn't what I was talking about. I've seen friends who have become high and mighty because they are on YouTube. They think themselves as big celebrities and stuff like that. Wait, I must drink. I talk too much. My throat gets... So, I promise you here and now, I will never become one of those persons who will disrespect anyone because they are not on YouTube or known or whatever you can call it. And if I if I do that, please terminate your subscriptions. But I promise you, I will never become one of them. Oh, thank you. I must say you are a good man too. Good man. You're a good woman, Margie. I love your channel because no, don't terminate it now. Damn it. I mean, if I become like holding a live stream in, let's say, 10 years, and I'm like, oh, who's that lowly person? Are you a celebrity? Not. Then you can get out my live stream. I will only talk to people who are celebrities. And if you are not, then you can get out. Shoo shoo. I will never become a person like that. And I know I'm pretty bad at answering. Is there rum in the house? Then you might be a celebrity, just like me, and you can send the rum and get out. No, but damn it! Now I don't remember what I was going to say again. Uh, oh, I remember now. I remember. Uh, I suck at answering PM sometimes on like Messenger and Instagram because I have so much in my head, so I rarely look at my messages on Instagram or on Facebook or Messenger. And when I do, I have kind of like seen that it's very much crap. And no, I'm not talking about non-celebrities. I'm talking about porn messages from crappy things. I don't know where they come from. I try to block them as soon as they pop up. But mostly I have a couple of friends that I have on alert, so I know when they post. My ex-girlfriend is one of them. My mom. So don't feel that I'm well high and mighty because I don't answer the PM right away. I try to, but I have but I try to answer every comment I get on my YouTube videos. It ain't overwhelming mingly many comments I get. But I feel really bad when I have missed some. When it pop up and what's that? Oh my god, it was 3 days ago and I haven't answered. What is this? I must be getting senile. So I'm looking for my snooze. Most of you who know me know that I snooze. Yeah, but on the other hand, I don't think people will hate us if we miss one comment. Or maybe they will. I'm not going to find out. I'm going to try and answer every comment that I get. And another thing I want to take up with you here is for a guy who is 45, I'm 46 this February. I have started to build my own coffin to ease down on the on the payment when I die, but it's not complete yet. I grow bored. uh, mm. Yeah, I can answer that a little quick. My favorite snooze is ettan, the Swedish original. I think it's from the 1822. It's my favorite. Yeah, that's really good. God damn it, I lost track again. Something about coffins, wasn't it? Oh yeah. Now I'm trying to keep my head together. Yeah, for a guy who is 46 years old, who doesn't look like Justin Bieber or I don't know, model, and who is a Swede, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the nice comments you have given me on my role plays. People seem to love my Jack Nicholson impersonations when I do Joker videos and stuff, which is amazing for me to hear because I'm not even American. I do it just out of passion, out of love for characters, for films I loved when I was a kid, and I still love. But for me, when I get all these standing ovations, it feels so good. You're like my medicine. This community is just sheer amazingness, and also all the other creators around me. As late as today, I commented. I wrote on Seafoam Kitten's Twitter and said, "Be proud. What you're doing is amazing." When I see your videos pop up in my subscription feed, I smile out of joy because the joy your video gives me is the best medication you can give a person who has anxiety or are depressed. And that was just an example. There are so many fantastic ASMR creators out there who helps in ways I don't think they comprehend. So, which brings me back, it is sad when some of these creators start to think they are like untouchable celebrities. I'm not saying any names, but you know, some have Patreons, and people pay and they kind of like release a video once a year and stuff like that. I think it feels wrong. which will bring me into a next subject I want to talk about. Patreon. I have 7 Patreons. I love them with all of my heart. They help me with my props. They help me because I'm a poor guy. I'm not lying. I am poor, and they help me. But they are really bad at looking what I put out. I put out the video I released today, which was a rant video and a Patreon appreciation video. I actually released that on my Patreon 2 days ago exclusively, and it had no views. No one watched it, which makes it. At the same time, I really want to give those guys everything, but when you don't. I don't know if there's any one of you here who are a Patreon. You gotta interact. That means more than money, to interact with you and to be able to do stuff for you because you do things for me. I hope, because I also have a very unique Patreon system. I don't give out things based on money. I give out things based on that you are a Patreon. So if you like, sorry, I snapped the candy. I was just fiddling with it. So if you like, donate 10 cents or whatever, or if you donate $10, I never go by money. I just get happy that you help me. But you know, I have this system that you give what you think I'm worth, and I give you back. It doesn't matter if you donate just a coin or 10 coins. I give you back, and you give me what you think is what I'm valued at. And if you don't have more than a coin, it's fine by me. So, but please interact. I want you to interact. And if you want to become a Patreon, the link is in the description of this video. But you don't have to. I would do this for free. That's out of the way. What else is it that I want to talk to you about? Do you have any New Year's resolutions? What do you want? I want you to stop eating snails. I've stopped eating snails. Are you sure? Yes. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I tend to not have any because they are so easy to break. Good. That's a good resolution, Felicia. That's good. I had one that I said I was going to stop smoking, but I won't stop smoking. Yeah, I was thinking a little bit the same, that I'm going to try and not eat so much junk food, but as you said, that's easy to break. It's easy, you know, when you're hungry and you're alone and you don't have a family to cook for, and you just start to look and drool at those hot dogs in the fridge, you know. But yeah, I'm trying to stop smoking when I'm not having fun. That sounded weird. I mean, when I'm not drinking beer or having a party, then I can take a couple of cigarettes or a pipe, you know. But when I'm alone home, haven't then had anything to drink, you know, I'm not going to smoke. That's my New Year's resolution. Also, I'm going to try and, I don't know, find someone. I think it's easier to stop smoking because I'm tired of being alone. And I kind of had hopes for my ex-girlfriend, but she has now, as of today, moved to a city across the country, so I think it's time to give up hope and realize we're just friends. So I will try to be more social, I guess. I don't know. Hard. But I'm really tired of being alone. It's no fun. It's okay. It's okay. You know, everything goes to hell. uh, I must say that the years have made me kind of like bitter. Hugs. Not bitter in that I want to hit everyone I meet, but it has given me a less bright view of life, I think. So one of the few joys I have is when I can entertain people. Because I know how it feels to when everything sucks. So being able to make someone happy, it's very satisfying, if you know what I mean. So that's one of the parts, that's one of the reasons I do this. Because I know how much it hurts to be sad and to have lost almost everything. And then being able to see something that actually makes you smile, that actually makes you feel better, that's satisfactory for me. Uh, and I will continue to do so. I I one of the few times when I feel happy is when I make videos. It kind of gives me energy to know that people will enjoy it and they will feel better about themselves. That's why I had planned for a little while to start a second. I have a second channel, but I'm not using it. I just put up crap on it, you know. But I had plans to start like a vlog or whatever you call it. But then I realized it would be such a depressing thing, and I don't want people to feel bad. So I gave up that idea. Uh, maybe it maybe as a way to grow my this channel. You know, I put up this really depressing vlog, and in the end it says, "Do you want to feel better? Subscribe to this channel." But no, I gave that up. Thank you so much, no doubt, and I'm so sorry. I know how it feels to lose people close to you, relatives. You know, I lost my sister 2 years ago, kid sister, and I also lost my parents because I grew up with my grandma and grandfather on the islands, and they died, both of them, and I was all alone. So I know how hard it is to lose people around you. So I'm sorry for your loss, but yeah, I think losing someone close, you'll never be quite the same again, but you can learn to live with it. You can accept what has happened in a way, and you can live with it. And I think the hurt, the pain can ease. It will never go away completely, and it is always define who you are, but you can learn to live with it. So it will be easier with time, I think. You know, it's hard. It's hard to discuss things like this, and but that's the way it is. It will feel better. All right. I don't know. 2 weeks. I have. You're welcome, no doubt. 2 weeks. I have started to feel like I have a cold coming, but it won't like break out. It just makes my nose runny, and I wish it could break out and I could be sick, really sick, like man flu sick for a couple of days, and then I will be healthy and no nose running. Yeah, but we had kind of like the same weather since August. It's a little bit colder, but maybe. I don't rule anything out. Because yeah, I haven't been sneezing really. I have more or less been, you know, stuck. I don't get breathe. I can't breathe. I don't know what it is. And my throat have been a little bit sore, but it won't break out. It won't like become cold. It's very annoying. It could be mold because the weather we have out here right now and have had since like the last couple of months, it's very wet and damp and moist. Uh, I think it's between 5 or 7 degrees Celsius warm. Sometimes it's warmer, sometimes a little colder. And it's wet. The roads are so, we have gravel roads, and the roads are so muddy that it looks like you have been like on a motocross having a competition when you come home from the store, when you have been driving as the moped, because you have mud everywhere in your hair. I use a helmet, but the helmet is all gray from mud and your clothes are dripping wet. And it's actually, I'm no big fan of snow. I don't have any kids, so I don't enjoy watching them build snowmen. I hate sports, so I don't go skiing or skating. So for me, snow is pretty much a nuisance because I ride a motorcycle and that won't run when it's deep snow. But nowadays, I would actually enjoy a little bit of snow just to get rid of all this dampness and wetness. It gets everywhere. And I know up north, it doesn't feel like winter here too. It's not like that. It's wet, but it definitely doesn't feel like winter, and it hasn't for the last decade or so. The times when we really get snow, you can count them on a hand, maybe, and then it's just a week of snow. So this part of Sweden isn't known for its hard climate, but this is odd, that it is so warm and so wet everywhere. It's odd. And I heard that up in the north, in the mountains, they have snow and shit, but that's not here. And they can keep their snow. I could have a little bit of it for a week, maybe. Would be nice. But no. And I don't know, I haven't talked to my ex-girlfriend. She went to a city that's Gothenburg, which is in the far south of the country. It's almost, Denmark is like the closest country. It's just a bridge or whatever, I don't know. And they have even warmer climate, so I don't know how it's down there. I haven't talked to her today. But she sent some pictures. She was out in the woods walking with the dogs, and I couldn't tell if it was summer or autumn or fall or whatever. So yeah, and I actually, hiya, and I actually remember some year ago I had a fling with someone on the internet. And we were talking, don't you want to come to Sweden and live here? We were just fooling around. And she said, like, no, I don't want to freeze to death. And I was like, you probably won't freeze to death where I live. We hardly have any snow, and the times when there are minus degrees, it's easy countable, you know. So no, Sweden don't have polar bears. I've heard people think that, actually. Polar bears and penguins. Now we have penguins on the zoo. I think we even might have a polar bear or something. Ouch, my knee. Oh, I used to be young like you, then I took an arrow to the knee. An age arrow. It was filled with some magic shit, and now I became old and can't walk. So, let's see. Let's celebrate. I am living on an island, right? So I have to smoke the pipe. I think smoking a pipe is something that it's a pleasure few don't understand these days, actually. Because it's so different than smoking a cigarette. When you smoke a pipe, you smoke it calmly. You know? Cigarettes are just... No, cigarettes are much more violent tobacco. Yes, I think smoking a pipe has its benefits. You can quiet and relax as much as when you're sitting on a porch outside smoking your pipe. Smoking a pipe and looking at the horizon is something that everyone should do once in a while. I need to refill this because the tobacco is out. And I will teach you. I will teach you how to put tobacco in the pipe a little bit there. First of all, make sure that the pipe is clean in the pipe hole. Hello, Janeska. I'm teaching them how to put tobacco in a pipe. So, if you have a paper, you might very well dry a little hole, like so. Look in the hole to make sure there are pieces of lung is in there somewhere. Like that. Now, when we have the shaft finished, put it back in the head. Give it a few sips to feel that you can really get something out of it. And then you can light it up. You fool of a took, you have to have tobacco in, of course. Now where did I put that? Now, you don't stick it in there like so. You take a little piece and you put it softly in the pipe like so. There's a storm coming, I can hear it, but that doesn't bother us. Then you take some more tobacco, and then you press down on it like this. And you can put some extra spice in it to make it feel better. Alright, now we have a perfectly stuffed pipe. Oh, good evening, Savitri. Good evening, I have been missing you. You know, I wish sometimes I actually lived in the world of the ring, in Midgard, Middle-earth, I mean. I think I should be a good hobbit. Sitting on the porch, smoking a pipe and listening to music, and some days an old wizard comes knocking at my door and trying to take me on an adventure far away. Of course I wouldn't go. Too much danger to travel outside of the Shire. It would be interesting to hear the wizard's histories, maybe. Well, from the picture I just see something familiar. Could it be a snail? But if you look like Lady Galadriel, I would suggest you come here this summer and I will show you the caves of Moria. We have deep caves out here. Actually, there's a story about one of the caves. I can tell you if you want to hear it. Well, I think it was the First World, no, it was the Russians. The Russians tried what's it called, conquer the Sweden. And I think this was the 1400s or something like that. I'm not sure. But they burned the islands and they killed the islanders. And it was this young lady, her name was Ragnhild. And she was the sole survivor of a farm which was placed, as far as I have know, it was placed where I have, in the vicinity of this piece of land I'm on. And she was chased by the Russian soldiers until she found a cave, which is now known as Ragnhild's cave. And she went in there and she threw out her hat. And when the Russian soldiers saw her hat floating, because the cave is right by the ocean, they thought that she had fallen in and drowned. But she hid in that cave, and since then it's been known as Ragnhild's cave. And on rare occasions I used to take tourists there. And make up even, this story is of course probably made up. But I used to accelerate the stories while I walk through the woods, telling them about goblins and shit. And the tourists are all wide-eyed and yeah. One of the stories from the island. I have so many. There are books written about this island. Might do a video about it sometime, just sitting smoking a pipe and telling you some old stories. I actually started with a series that was like that. I think it's called The Fisherman, The Old Fisherman or something like that, when I probably smoke a pipe. I think I do. I think it's 2 parts or something. I haven't done anyone for a while. But I think I might take those up again and publish one now and again, telling old ghost stories from the archipelago and stuff like that. Thank you, Savvy. I have no clue how to pronounce that name, but I will take it for Savvy. Okay, Savvy? And welcome to the live stream. Time to stop smoking the pipe. My God, I have only drank like 4 beer. Snooze live stream. Well, if you haven't noticed, this is kind of like a snooze live stream because I'm using snooze when I'm not smoking the pipe. uh, and people say I'm the first one to admit that I told you just a couple of minutes ago that I'm going to stop smoke when I don't drink or when I'm not at parties or stuff like that after dinner. No, anyway. But I have this weird theory in my head. It might not be true, it might not even be remotely true, but I think my life, my experiences tell me that when you're supposed to die, you will die. It doesn't matter if you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, or if you look like a puny little man, or if you're fat like Jabba the Hutt. When it's your time to die, you will die. I'm not religious. I don't think it's a God that like put a label on you, you're gonna live for 3 years more. It's just something be out of our control. Destiny, maybe. I don't know. If I come up with it, I promise I will make a video on it. But I have seen people. I have seen people who have lived to become 95, 96, 100 years old, who have constantly smoked, drank, and have been fat. Then I have seen people who have never touched tobacco, who have never drank, who have jogged every day, just fall down dead. So, is it a genetic thing that we have imprinted you're supposed to live that way? Is it destiny that does it? I have no answer. And I would never lie to anyone. But I feel personally like if I stopped drinking, if I stopped smoking, if I started to jog and go to the gym, in which I have never been to a gym in my whole damn life, I don't think I would live a day longer than I was supposed to. You know, if we had two realities side by side, one side where I am like I am now, I drink, I snooze, I take a smoke, I don't go to the gym. And we have another reality where I jog every day, I go to the gym, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I think, and this might not be true, so I don't want anyone bashing on me for this, because this might just be a crazy man talking. But I think that when this guy, the jogger, or was this the non-jogger, I don't know, when he dies, the jogger will die. Doesn't matter what you did to get to that point. You will die because it's your time to throw in the hat. Step out of your boots. Can't come to no party no more. You're kaput. Dead. Död. La morte. Now, as I said, I would never say to anyone, go by this theory, because I might be totally wrong. But that's how I think. And besides, when I die, I want to die sick, not healthy. You know? It seems so seems so boring to die when you're completely healthy. And another thing is, I'd rather die fat and happy than tiny and miserable. Enough talk about death. Cheers, my darklings. I love you, do you know that? It's not just me talking, you know, I love you so much. But I really do. It means very much to me. Every day I check my subscribe and I see if I have gotten a new darkling or if I have lost someone along the way. And right now I have a goal. I usually don't say, oh my god, so my elbow is dirty like fuck. because I took a shower this morning, but then I have been crawling around on the floor looking for stuff because I've cleaned under my bed, so I need to take another shower. But I give you that. Where was I? Yeah, I have a goal for 2 months. Right as of now, when we speak. Thank you, Felicia. I really love you. It's no bullshit. It's no bullshit. It's no bullshit. I do love ya. I do love ya. Oh, hi, Mark. Let me see here. YouTube Studio. Dashboard. As of now, I have 2,933 subscribers. My birthday is in February, the 7th of February. By then, my goal, I hope to have come up to 3,000. It's 50 more subscribers. I might do it, I might not. Big demonic teddy bear. Wow. Wow. It actually was someone who called me Daddy Dark. And I like that. I don't know why, but I like that. Alright, so by the 7th February, I hope I have reached 3,000 subscribers. Then we are a big family. Cheers. Oh, that tasted so good. Cheers, Felicia. Oh. Oh. If you don't mind, I will leave you for just a couple of seconds. I need to go get something from my tremendous huge castle doom. Beside me is my turtle. I don't know if you can see him when I get up, but if you can, enjoy it. You can't see him. You have to watch other crap. My Funko Pop collection is right there. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Didn't need to go. Hey, you're late. I'm looking at my laptop screen, which is right there, and it's a moment slower than my phone. So when I sat down, he sat down a couple of seconds after me. I will have to leave you again because I need to go pee-pee. Be right back. Now this won't take long. I'm closer to the door than I am to the toilet, so I'm going to go outside and take a leak. Pray I don't freeze to death or get flushed away by some weird tsunami made of poo from an angry giant. I know that. Is there any viewers still here? Whew. Whew. Sorry, I had to go take a leak. Hello, Falgorn. Falgorn sounds like someone who would enjoy a good pipe. Talking about pipes. Where did I put mine? There we are. So, yeah. I survived. Okay, Miss ASMR doll. You know where to find me if I'm still on. Have a nice evening. And have a happy New Year's Eve. What the fuck? Get out of here, you. Where was I? Miss ASMR doll left for a moment. And she might be back. She might not be. But if she's not, she at least was with us for 86 minutes. That's good. Yeah. So, right off now when we are talking and I'm smoking my pipe, do you have anything you want to ask or things like that? Yeah, let's have a little Q&A. Have anything interesting happened to you today? Did you ask me? Well, yeah. Yes, it actually has. I have been living the whole day as a lie, in a lie. I thought it was what the fuck is it called? New Year's Eve today. My mom told me this morning, she woke me up standing outside my window like she always does. And she said, today it's New Year's Eve. Are you going to eat something good tonight? And I was like, it's New Year's Eve? My God, have I slept that long? So all day I've been going around sipping beers, thinking about having a live stream until the clock strikes 12, celebrating New Year's Eve with you guys. And then I called my sister up. Oh, Chewbacca. No, sorry. I called my sister up and I was like, Happy New Year! And she told me, are you out of your mind? Tomorrow it's New Year's Eve. So I've been more or less living my whole life a lie. Which sucks tremendously because I had planned this live stream for yeah. Anyone else has a question while we're at it? No one? Am I that boring? And one thing I would like to tell you. Chewbacca ASMR, why not? One thing I would like to tell you, everyone who is not using Swedish Snooze. It makes you extremely unattractive when you're at a bar or at some other place because I will show you. See, you have this shit under your lip and it kind of runs and your teeth get all yellow. So, lesson 2 in Swedish snoozing. If you want to snooze and you want to go to a party, take that bugger out like that. Throw it in the bin. Take a paper. Look, they still look a bit yellow, but that's because of the lighting. On me look yellow. And then you take one of these. This is pre-made snooze in little bags. And you can put them pretty much everywhere you want them. In your underlip. Or where I usually have mine, in the upper lip. Or you can put them in your nose. I don't know, I never tried. Perhaps it works. I don't think it works. Oh, oh my god, I was really going to show you this. Something special just for you. And a little pre-look at what you're getting for tomorrow night. IKEA. That place, man. Yeah, I want to give you a little pre-look on tomorrow's video. So if you just wait for a second. And this ties back to my Patreons, because you guys bought this and you didn't buy it directly, you bought it indirectly. This is the Batman mask that I'm using in tomorrow's Batman video. And to be honest, this bloody mask is actually one of the best Batman masks I have seen. The quality of it is thick. It's thick rubber. So it won't break, you know, if you... I think you could actually fight crime in this without it breaking. The fit is perfect. And now the Joker wears it, as you can see. Yeah, this mask is really thick, but I think this actually is a replica of the Michael Keaton Batman mask. I think so. And that makes me a bit well, suspicious, or because they always said that Batman couldn't move his head in those movies. In that case, the mask Michael Keaton used must have been worse quality than this, because when I filmed the video, I could move my head good without feeling stiff. And it has a cowl that goes down, as you can see, underneath the shirt, so it isn't just above, it like ends at the chin or something like that. But I want to recommend this. I wanted to give you a look at tomorrow's video, the mask I'm using in that one. But I would also, if I have someone watching my channel who is a cosplayer, and you look for a cheap Batman mask, this cost about $10, a little bit more, I think. $10, that's 100 Swedish crowns, I think. Yeah, I think it was about $10 for this. And I promise you, I can use this for years to come. There's just one thing if I would have to grade this. And that thing is the smell. It's weird, really. Because it smells like rubber. And most of you know that I love rubber, you know, I'm a kinky guy, and I think it... But this smells... I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me at all. And it isn't that it's like nasty. It's just a strange scent it has. And everything you kind of touch it kind of sucks the smell. So I remember when I did the Batman video, I made that in the middle of the night, when I usually do my videos, and I had this on, And you know, when I was lying there, because I didn't take a shower before I jumped back to bed, and you swear my pillow smelled like this when I woke up, you know. And I think you can get used to it, but it's not that pleasurable smell. So anyway, if you're a cosplayer, an ASMR artist for that matter, and you look for a cheap Batman cowl that will probably keep its shape for years to come if you treat it well, buy this. I bought it from eBay for $10, more or less. So yeah. Do we have any newcomers in the audience? No, we're pretty much the same, right? We lost Miss ASMR doll a couple of minutes ago, didn't we? Sure did. Do we have Felicia still with us? Do we have anyone still with us? I haven't seen a comment in... Ah, Felicia is still there. Okay, it was just that I hadn't seen a comment in quite a while, so I thought, have I been disconnected? Have YouTube started to hate me so much that they disconnected me from my darklings? Oh, no, sorry. Oh, you're still here too, great. I'm going to drink some beer. Any more joy of drawing? Yes, we have. No, keep on commenting. That's what keeps the thread alive, you know. No, sorry, I was just wondering. I kind of... Sorry, I flipped down. Anyway, yeah, so I hope you're at least a little bit excited for tomorrow night's video. I will probably be releasing it after New Year's Eve. Hey, Robert. I will probably be releasing that one after midnight, because I don't think many will watch it on New Year's Eve, just like that. I wonder if Batman should have a video. A drink of beer. Should we give Batman a drink of beer? I need to show you. I just remember 50 Shades of Feathers. Yes, but of course there will be a part 3. As I explained this earlier, this live stream, that I'm having so many videos to do, and I only have, I try to keep the three videos week schedule. If it was up to me, I would probably post more videos. Okay, let's Batman have a beer. You got a video request. What kind of request? Yeah, I have lots of plans for future Swedish videos. Of course I have. And look, I can move my head just fine. Wait. What was I supposed to do? Drink a beer. Yeah, because I'm... But what? FNAF ASMR. What's a FNAF ASMR? NFAF. What's a FNAF ASMR? No answer. Okay. Doesn't matter because I'm Batman. Five Nights at Freddy's. Who else is as Freddy's? Jason, Michael Myers, Chucky, Scream Guy, Leatherface. Five Nights at Freddy. I know what you mean. I've never actually played... Oh, well, I have played it once. But hey, I'm Batman. I'm gonna take a beer here. Hey, Felicia. You wanna come see my bat cave, you know what I mean? I'm Batman. I am the bear knight. There's another thing that... Gurk. What? Gurk. You know, so sorry. I just have to say this. Break of character. I played Final Fantasy VII, the game. And one scene that I laughed so much about that it became a staple thing in my head. So when I think something is nasty, I scream Gurk. And that's when Cloud has been Mako poisoned and is in a wheelchair in a little hut. And you can go to him. I don't know if you play as Barrett or who you play as. But you can click on him, and all that says is a big bubble with Gurk in it. And you can press it like millions of times, and it's Gurk, Gurk, Gurk. Yeah. I am Bear Will. Well, to you then. By the way, I am Batman. I never read the Goosebumps books, I'm sorry to say, but I know I know about them. I'm Batman. Mr. Noir. Oh, I'm Batman. I have taken many punches to my head during the years. Explains one or two things, doesn't it? In retrospective, I think I should have worn a helmet instead of this mask. Anyway, I am Batman, and this is for you, my batlings. Cheers. Boop, 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 boop. It's actually pretty hard. You more, the more you touch the beak, the harder it gets. All right, bottoms up, Darklings. Another thing I couldn't really... Oh, these have no nose holes. No nose holes. So I can't breathe through my nose when I'm drinking beer as I usually do. So I will have to do like this. And now I look like an executioner. You have been condemned to death for violating the Darkling Code. It's out. I'm Burpman. No. Okay, I'm going to take this off and we can continue the live stream and I can breathe through my nose. There we go. Oh, makes wonders for your hair. Okay, wait, I need to put on my glasses so I can see that. So let's say goodnight to Batman for the evening. He will be on my channel tomorrow night in my first ever... My saw mask, yeah, I can do that. I'm going to put this one back on the shelf so I can get the saw mask. Una momento. Good night. And remember, I am the night. Una momento, I'll be back. Oh, the saw mask. Oh, that's sad. Hello, I want to play a game. Problem is, this makes it really hard to see. I want to play a game, Thornton Heat. Now. Yeah, that's the saw mask. I hope I didn't scare anyone to death with that. But yeah, that's the saw mask. And actually, I got this for free, my friends. I bought this on eBay for like $1, something like that. It was extremely cheap. But when I got it, it had broken in a couple of places. There, and where else is it? Here, in a couple of places. As you see, if you have seen the Saw movie, and when you see this mask, it really isn't anything to care about. You know, you can't see the cracks. But I wrote to the guy who I bought it from, and I said, "Hey man, it was cracked," and he was like, "Oh, I give you all your money back." So I got all my money back and could keep the mask. So I got it for free, and this won't break, I swear. So I got it for free. So that's the, yeah, what did you say? Could you do a part 3 of Swedish class for ASM artists? I could, and maybe I should. But when? Can we send fan? Yeah, you can. My email address is in my about part, I think. So sure. Third part of the Swedish class. Oh, I could do that. Yes, it's a good idea. At first I didn't quite grasp which video you meant, but now I remember, because first I was like, what? Oh, did I use? Oh my god. You know, I thought I had all the ASM artists in the video, but I didn't. I just remembered that they were pretending they were in front of me, because otherwise it would have been quite a big project. Yeah, sometimes you get refunded and you can fix the thing, and it's a win-win-win-win. Yeah, so sure, I could do that, but I can't just use regular ASM artists. It has to be people who are willing to be in the video, because I do make fun of them. You know, I take the specific traits and I play upon that, and I don't want to take any ASMR artist who isn't, you know, in on the joke. Now I know a couple I could ask and they would probably be in it. So yeah. Hey, did Janetka leave? I saw she popped in, but did she leave? Janetka, are you still there? I potentially could. And I don't know how sensitive my darklings is, but maybe I will have to do like... oh my god, do you like Doctor Who? I know Doctor Who. I know the mythology because I was confused when I saw fans fighting on a page, so I had to look it up. But shame on me, I've never seen an episode of Doctor Who. I have seen 2 seasons or whatever it was from the spin-off. I think it was named Torchville or something like that. They used a telephone box to... It was a secret kind of thing down to a lab, and yeah, and God damn it, I don't even remember what it was about now. I think they solved mysteries and there were monsters and shit. But I've never seen a whole episode of Doctor Who. And I think I missed out, you know. I think I would love Doctor Who, but I want to start at the beginning and... Cool. And, you know, Torchwood. Yeah. Now I don't even know where to find the oldest Doctor Who episodes, you know. But make sure if I got stuck on it, I would have cinema or television to last me until I died. It's been running on and off since the 60s. I don't remember any of the characters in Torchwood either, except the captain. What is it? Wasn't Robert Masters in that for a couple of episodes? Who's John Barrowman? Captain Jack. What are we talking about now? Now I'm really confused. Yes, I have watched Supernatural. I love Supernatural, but I don't have a television like that. So when I do watch something, I can tend to download the whole season and watch it. And I kind of, you know, I had so much to do, so I kind of missed or I forgot about Supernatural. Are we talking about Torchwood? Captain Jack, wasn't that James Masters? You know, Spike. Yes, Captain Jack, but is he James Masters or not? That's what I want to know, because then it's the... Damn it, I love a lot of series, like, I love, not, of course I love Stranger Things, but also Once Upon a Time, and especially Rumpelstiltskin. I love Rumpelstiltskin, he's so... Okay, I got it. The Torchwood mystery is solved. Yeah, oh my god, Batman drank my beer. What a bastard, What a bastard! Why, Batman, why? You're tearing me apart! A quick Fester impression! Dear Lord, how could I in such a quick time? But I could always try. Brothers, Lamamushka! Is that okay? No, Batman must not go unpunished for this. I will fart in his general direction. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. By the way, I actually have some funny ASMR videos coming on. I have one. Did any of you see my what was it? Hairdresser for gentlemen video. I played a very uptight, I don't speak British, but in my head he was very British hairdresser. He had like this little mustache and he hated everything that wasn't of high class. So you as the viewer were bashed really bad. Yeah, the rude one. And I would like to use that character, but in another role. So I actually have some plans to bring back that character in some other very, like, you know, like a waiter. I could see him being a waiter. And you come to this exclusive restaurant and maybe you're the same guy, you know. And he's like, well, sir, I would like to take... My God, is it you again? Didn't I see you last time at the hairdresser? Why are you being here, of all places? You are not high class. You are! I wish I could really scream like that when I do my ASMR videos. But I have to keep a low profile, so it probably will be more like, you are the same gentleman? Oh, Sir Douchebag? my Freddy Krueger voice. Oh my god, I don't know how if I have a Freddy. You're all wait, you're all my children now. No, I don't know. I when I put on the Freddy mask, it just comes. I don't know if it sounds like Freddy Krueger, but it kind of, you know, he has kind of like, wait, I must think. He has kind of like a yeah, a hotel owner. Do you have a reservation? You do? I can't believe him. Let me see that reservation. Is that your name? No, it is. Oh, I'm possibly shocked. Could you please take this gentleman's bags and put him in the trash can? Oh, I mean up to his room. Yeah, that you see, he can be both a hotel owner and a waiter. You know, it doesn't have to be. He might just be a concept. I've done so many videos. I think I kind of like. I think I kind of like done. I think it is 980 videos. I'm not going to watch this, but I think it's close to 1,000 videos I have done, and they are all up on my channel. Now, that's accomplishment I'm really proud of, because when you go to other ASMR artists' channels and you go through their videos, it can be done in you know, but almost 1,000 videos. I don't know if I can think about anyone who has that many. Oh, you met Robert England. He's a cool guy. Do you know I have Swedish ancestors? But he has some kind of lisp. Yes, that's. I don't know when he uses it, but he uses it. Maybe when he's Freddy. Bitch. Welcome to television, bitch. Anyway, Snipe meeting rude man. Are you trying to be rude to me? I'll eat your heart out with a spoon. Yeah, so I have some fun ASMR videos coming along the way here. Welcome to prime time, bitch. Oh my god, you can't really say bit on YouTube now, can you? This video will be demonetized directly. I don't give a shit. Do you have any favorite Chucky movie? I like them all. I even like the last one, which have been given a lot of shit. There were some things in it I didn't like at all, like the multiple Chucky thing. Didn't make any sense. I mean, who's the real Chucky? He can't. I know you don't. You only have one soul, so you can't split it up, because. So one of the dolls must be the real Chucky, and the other ones just copies. But who's the copy? And it would have worked without the copies. I liked it. I hope they will make another one. Yeah, YouTube is the world you can't say, but start with R and stops with a D. Sorry about that. Yeah, I love Brad Dourif. Hiller Mustache Parlor 2. I have actually thought about ways to bring Hiller back. And it was a risky move. I thought I was going to get so much hate. I think it's my most hated video, actually. Not many have said anything specifically, but it's have been a lot of thumbs down on the Hiller video. But most thing, what people miss, I guess, the ones who didn't like it, is that I'm mocking Hitler. You know, And I think even his name isn't Hitler, it says Hiller. I think most people just see the little mustache and they read it as Hitler, so they think it is Hitler, but it is Hiller, and it's clearly mocking the Nazis and Adolf Hitler himself specifically. So I know someone called me a racist, and I think he didn't watch the video, or she. I think it was just, the picture with the mustache and the Hitler thing, and he's probably making an anti-Jew video or something, I don't know. People need to grow a fucking backbone. Wait. Stop being such snowflakes. We weren't snowflakes until like 3 years ago. And until then we did just fine. Look where the world is heading now. Annihilation. Doomsday. It's all going to be destroyed. I have had several Rubik's Cubes, but they have either broken or been lost. Yeah, I was just trying to be a little bit nice there, but yeah, some people needs a whole skeleton, and innards too, for that matter. Guts would be good. But I have stopped. Take care for those offended bastards. Mine poops? What? Mine pops? Mine pops? What? What? What pops? Yeah, see, it's going to hell in a handbasket. That's what we are going. Because we have no backbone or innards anymore. You get offended, In the old days, when people had backbones, there was like the day's worst problem would be how to survive, how to get food, stuff like that. Now it's, oh my god, he called me a he, I'm a she, And now I probably get all the just because I said he or she, because that's a sensitive subject. And I have full understanding for transsexual people, or what they are called. I know many people who are trans people, or what do you call it? I'm not, so I'm for it 100%. But people needs to stop and get guts there too, because it isn't something that you can order people to do. Say they instead of he or she, and then get offended of it. Because if you're a guy and you look like a girl, or you were born a girl in a guy's body, I don't want to make it weird here. It's not a law for anyone who watches you to see that. If you look like a guy, of course someone is going to say he to you. And then you can't be a fucking snowflake and have no guts. You have to accept that everyone can't see that. Because I have seen posts of trans people being offended for someone unknown to them called him or her a she when he was a he, and vice versa. How the fuck? If I see a guy with a beard, I will assume it's a guy. And that guy doesn't have, or girl, if it is a girl with a mustache, she doesn't have the right to be offended because I couldn't see that it was a her. Well, you're a metrosexual. What the fuck is a metrosexual? And that didn't mean I didn't like it. I just want to know what it is. Because I've heard so many different asexual these days. They seem to come up with new asexual things each day, if you ask me. And that's not... I used to call myself ASMR Noir on YouTube, but then I kind of... Well... okay. Well, I make if I make 100% videos, maybe 10% are noirish. And noir is a certain kind of expressionism, film style, blah. So, but my videos are often dark. In that they transgress from being ASMR videos into horror genres or stuff like that. So I thought Darkest Star ASMR sounded better. But yes, I used to be ASMR Noir. And also Duke Doom 72, which was the first name I had. I had 3 name changes, but I will stick with Darkest Star ASMR because it made everything so simple. My friends, my internet family are my darklings. I always wanted something to. I know I called you Dukes and Dukesters for a while, but that didn't sound so good. Do I still have the Semla challenge on my channel? I don't remember. I removed some of them. That might actually be there somewhere. I have some older videos. Oh, see, 5 names. Then you win. I have only had 3, and this one will stick. So I am Darkest Star ASMR. Yeah, good. Uh, but I tend to, use the Duke Doom thing now and then as my internet alter ego, kind of. I think I have him in a video. He's like a character that will grow a little bit, and yeah, Duke Doom. I like the name. It was a combination of Duke Nukem and the game Good Doom pushed together. So I'm a big fan of shoot 'em ups. And no online shooters like Medal of Honor, fuck is it called? Call of Duty and shit like that. One, it works. Uh, yeah, so I don't like online gaming at all. I just get stressed out and I get so pissed. Oh. And the voices, man. No, I'm not hearing voices now, but the voices when you play online is this, in my head, chubby 5-year-old British guys who play Call of Duty. You shot me, mommy, he shot me. And I can't stand it. So I don't like playing online games. And that's one of the reasons I even haven't bothered buying a Xbox One or a PlayStation 4. I still have my Xbox 360 because I felt everything went so online focused. Like the Star Wars Battlefront, which the first one they didn't have a single player. One of the reasons I bought my Battlefront 1 and 2 for the original Xbox was to play them alone in my sofa and play the campaigns with bots and stuff because I had fun, or I would have split screen with my ex-girlfriend. I'm Swedish, yes. Swedish. Svensk. So, I was about to buy one when they released Fallout 4, but it kind of fell into oblivion, my memory, and I haven't gotten to. I have a goal. When they release the next Elder Scrolls game, I promise I will get a new console. If they release it during the Xbox One lifestyle. If it's a bad that you have a major crash on Darth Vader, well, is it Anakin Darth Vader or just the armor of Darth Vader? Because I could understand both, I think. But then again, it's a little cheating because you know how Darth Vader looks underneath his helmet. If I were to say get a crush on Phasma, she doesn't look. I don't know how she look. Oh, Anakin. Oh, okay. No, you're not. You're not odd. Actually, you're really not odd. I don't think. I think a lot of girls. Wait, you're a guy. No, wait. Who? What? Wait. No, Felicia. I have messed up. I have mixed everything together. Okay, now I get it. Okay. Total dark side Vader with a little bit of Anakin. No, I don't think you're odd for that. Because I guess, I think a lot of girls fell in love with Anakin, even guys, I don't know. Even when he became dark, because Christian Hayden, what the fuck? The guy who plays Luke, Darth Vader. He's good looking, so I guess a lot of people fell for him, even when he went dark side. And Darth Vader, I did. And sure, Darth Vader has a sexy outfit. Black, shiny. What can't you love? Except I wish there were a girl in there, but hey, you can't have everything. Yeah. When we're talking about Star Wars, not Star Wars. What did you like? Have you seen the new movie, The Last Jedi? How did you like it? Tell me. And go. How did you like The Last Jedi? Star Wars. You have seen The Last Jedi, I presume. How did you like it? You think they needed to work out the plot more, yeah? I will see what you think, and then I will come with my own argument. So come on, we're discussing the... Okay, you haven't seen any of the Star Wars movies, not even the old ones. You loved it, okay? Yeah. I have done. I will keep watch if I get any more comments on that. I loved. I've done 2. You should watch them, Thordan. They are good. The original 3 ones. And some of the characterization was off. Okay. I've done 2 reviews of it on my channel, ASMR style. And the first time I watched it, I loved it because it was a new Star Wars, and if I can get them as Funko Pops, I guess. Where was I? Yeah, I loved it because it was a new Star Wars movie in a galaxy far, far away, and I love Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. I collect toys. When I was a kid, I almost have all of the Kenner figures. Unfortunately, I sold them because I didn't realize how much they would be worth, but never mind. So I love Star Wars. So when I first saw it, I loved it. Even the Princess Leia Mary Poppins scene, I was blown away because I thought she almost felt like this religious epiphany when she came floating through space, you know. And everything was fine. And I made a review saying how much I loved the movie and everything. Then I re-watched it not long ago. And all of a sudden I hated it. No, hate is a strong word. I don't go around hate things. But I didn't like it anymore. And I don't know. Can we discuss spoilers here? If not, tell me so. I'll give you a couple of seconds here to if you can stand spoilers for The Last Jedi. Okay, let's go with spoilers for... Last warning, spoilers for Star Wars The Last Jedi. Okay, Falcon, have a nice evening and a happy new year. Okay. Spoilers for Star Wars The Last Jedi. I saw it the second time and I didn't like it specifically much because I all of a sudden saw all the plot holes. What? Let's get out of the Star Wars section. You don't want spoilers, okay? Okay, then no spoilers, okay? But let's just tell you this. I didn't like it the second time, but because I saw the holes and the bad characterization. And then I watched it the third time, and now I'm in between. I kinda like it, and I don't. And I love it, and I hate it. But you know something? And I would say this to all my fellow Star Wars friends, even if you... Aha, you saw it. Okay. Just kidding. Also. Okay. But I want to say this to all Star Wars friends out there. Stop. Stop bashing on The Last Jedi for now. Okay? Because it's one more movie in this trilogy. We don't know how the ninth one will be. All of this we saw in this part might be explained in part 9. Some things will still be stupid, like Princess and Leia, Mary Poppins floating through space, and stuff, minor stuff like that. The Rose Finn subplot will still be stupid because all Captain Holdo could have done was to tell her their plan and they didn't have to go on that silly thing. Okay, so we're back to spoiler territory. The things I hated most about The Last Jedi was, as someone already mentioned, I don't know who it was. Wait, here. It was Felicia. It was Felicia who said, spoiler, I don't think Luke, who wanted to save his really dark father, would have killed his nephew just for having dark thoughts. Exactly. Rian Johnson fucked up the Luke character so bad with that scene alone. Luke Skywalker almost died. He sacrificed almost himself and the rebellion, to save the most evil man in the galaxy, Darth Vader, just because he felt he had a tiny spark of good in him. I don't think he would slaughter his nephew for having, a dark feeling about him. Never. He wouldn't even have raised his lightsaber. He would have fought to the last to turn him from the dark instead. I don't mind Luke dying in the end. It was done pretty good, but it kind of had no purpose. If Luke didn't leave Ektu, is that the planet's name? Because he was afraid to die facing Kylo Ren, it didn't make any difference because he died anyway. So he could have been there in person instead. And then turned into a Force ghost, because I think Force ghost Luke will be awesome. I think he will be really, really cool. And now I'm of course, build this on what I think will happen in part 9. Because it might be so bad they don't even use Mark Hamill in part 9. And then, yeah. And now here, we come with Felicia again. The build-up of Snoke was a little pointless. I agree 100%. If he doesn't come back in part 9. Because if Rian Johnson just decided to chop him in two and that's Snoke, no more Snoke, then he's he's an idiot. And he should never have touched the Star Wars saga. But do you remember all these crazy rumors that went around that Snoke was Darth Plagueis the Wise? I think he is. And I usually laugh at the theories that people come up when it comes to movies because, most of them are so out there and have no, reality whatsoever. But I think actually Snoke can be Darth Plagueis. Because one, it ties the whole saga together, because Plagueis was talked about in the pre-sequels. You know what I mean. And it would tie so good together if he actually was Darth Plagueis device. And now Kylo Ren think it's jolly and dandy, and he can roll the galaxy, and Snoke's come back in his form, in the true form of Darth Plagueis. That would be awesome. Otherwise, if it was just like Felicia says, he has died, and it was a total waste of space, and Ryan Johnson should never touch Star Wars again. Yeah, it may lessen Palpatine. It will. But on the other hand, Palpatine, for me, he wasn't that bad. You know, sure, he was the Emperor, but what did he actually do? Not much more than rule, but in the movies, I mean. In the original trilogy, we didn't even know he had a name. He was just the Emperor. And in the first two movies, we didn't even know he was a threat like Darth Vader. It was in Return of the Jedi when we saw he could handle Force lightning. But I don't think Rey will turn evil. Nope, it's too late. Too late. If she were supposed to turn evil, she would have done it in this movie to be redeemed in the ninth. Or die, and Kylo Ren would have turned good. No, I don't think Rey will turn evil. It's too late for that point. She looked into the dark, but who hasn't once in a while? No, I don't think. It's too late. It's too late. I also think we should consider that movies aren't that complicated. You know, when Suicide Squad was coming out, there was a huge amount of people who didn't think the Joker was the Joker, but it was Robin, who had been crazy or something. And I said in an early stage when that comment started, they are starting a new franchise. That's number one, the Suicide Squad, DC. I don't think they actually have time to do a subplot where it turns out the Joker is Robin. You know, I think they want to establish that the Joker is the Joker, Deadshot is Deadshot, Batman is Batman. In future videos, then they can screw up the plot and make it live when we already know the characters. But to start out introducing a new Joker, then to reveal he was not, wouldn't have worked, I think. Well, it might have worked for those who doesn't like Jared Leto as the Joker, but I do. I like him as the Joker if he was giving more material to work with. And please lose the fucking grill and the tattoos, otherwise he's nice. There is going to be another Suicide Squad. Despite that some people didn't like it, it was still a huge success for DC, you know, or for, is it Warner that has DC? Anyway, it was a huge success. So don't think that it was a flop because, you know, the nerds raged against it. I saw it. I don't remember every single detail about it, you know. It wasn't something that... I would give it a 3 out of 5. It was entertaining. It was cool. I loved Leto's Joker and I loved the Harley Quinn. But it wasn't a memorable movie like that, you know. It was pretty easy forgotten. But I think the characters were nailed down fine. And I don't like Will Smith. Let's get that clear. I know people think he's funny, but when you consider that he's a Scientologist, he's an egghead. I can't stand it. Same with Tom Cruise. Really. I don't want to start a religious thing. What, kidding about what? Kidding about what? I'm interested to hear. About being another suicide. No, Will Smith is not the best. He might be a good actor, but the character, the real human, makes him something one I can't stand. Same with what's his name? Tom Cruise. Can't stand them. And Will Smith, I never thought he was a good actor. I think he plays the same role over again. You know, he's not the character, it's just Will Smith with a mask or a costume. No, I've never been a fan of Will Smith, actually. Put someone else in Deadshot's role. I don't know. Wesley Snipes would have worked. I don't know, but not Will Smith. You can call me an idiot. I will still stand my point. I don't think Will Smith is a good actor. Or a nice human being for that matter. No, but anyone could have played Deadshot better than Will Smith. And well, a little bit. You know, if there's a really mean ASM artists, I would have problem watching their videos because I would know it's just play. I don't know. I think the heart must be in something for it to work, and that goes for both acting and ASMR. I actually have a bit of a problem watching ASMR artists who never answer comments, for instance. You know what I mean? Especially smaller artists. Because, you know, I am pretty small. I have 3,000 subscribers, not even that. And I answer all my comments. Then we have those who have like 2,000 subscribers, even less. And they don't answer any comments at all. And I'm like, don't you have time to do that? And I see the comments, it's not like 10,000. You can take time to answer the people who appreciate your work. You know, they watch the videos because they love what they do. You can't take a moment of your time to just say hi to them. It's not hard. So when I see people and I watch their channels and they never respond to comments, people. I like it. I'm like you. I'm an ASMR viewer. I watch ASMR videos every night before I go to sleep. And you feel you like the creators better when they respond to, even with a like. You know, if you write the comment, you know, I love this video, it was so good, and nothing at all. And perhaps they just have 10 comments all together and don't get many more. And even then they can't take the little time it takes to answer, you know, and say thanks. I like Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey a lot. I'm just a little bit sad that he doesn't make so much movies anymore. But, you know, he's similar to a situation like me. As when interview him, he also has panic attacks, anxiety, you know. Oh, a Pennywise voice. I never played Pennywise on video. And I'm not sure if I can. Wait, I will try. Hello, Georgie. Don't you want a balloon? They all float down here. I'm not supposed to take things from strangers. That's very wise of your dad. Very wise indeed, Georgie. I am Pennywise, the dancing clown, and you are Georgie. Now we know each other, don't we? I suppose so. How come you're down there? The wind blows away. The whole circus is down here. Can't you smell it, Georgie? Can't you smell the cotton candy or the balloons? Do you smell the cotton candy, Georgie? Yeah. And what else? Popcorn! Yeah, popcorn! That's my favorite. You know why? Because they pop, 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 pop. Don't you want your balloon? Sorry, don't you want your boat, Georgie? All right. Do they float? They all float down here. We all float. And when you're down here with me, you'll float too! Okay, improvised Pennywise. That came out like a mix of Bill Skarsgård and Tim Curry. So that I only seen the new It once. I loved it, but I think that one I just did came out like a combination of the two. With they pop because I don't think Tim Curry ever said that, but I think it came out like a combination of the two with a bit of my own. but if I ever get a bald cap, I will do a Pennywise video. I don't know how, because I won't make it silly. I will make it scary, but at the same time I need to make it relaxing, so it's a walk on a thin line. All right. I'm going to drink this beer and I'm going to slowly stop this live stream, because we have been going for a crazy 151 minutes now. We have had fun, we had laughs, we had smokes. How do you send audio on Google Plus? I have no clue. You should not ask me about things like this, because I'm so technologically behind the counter. You don't know. I suck at it. So please don't ask me about complicated stuff. That's the one video I might miss. Yeah, but I will do a Pennywise video. But I need to look the part, you know. And I have been watching some cool Pennywise masks actually on eBay, and you saw the bat mask, how cool that was. So I think I can safely say that I can find a cool Pennywise mask, because I love the movies and the book. Okay, guys. This has become one of a good live stream. I really loved hanging out with you. We have talked about everything and nothing. We have celebrated on birthdays and on Happy New Year's. So I want to leave you with the words that I hope we walk into tomorrow night. A much better year than this has been. We take with us our hopes and our dreams, and we turn them into a reality this year. The things that you really wanted to do this year, take those with you with a whole bunch of hope, and try to make it as real as you can in 2018. Because, you know, we only live once, and if we can accomplish just a little tiny thing of what we were set out to do, what we had in mind to do, then we have done something for ourselves. Because no one of us, you or me, will think it's hot to lie on our deathbeds and think, oh, how I wish I would have done that. At least I hope I would have tried to do this, you know. So do what you can to make yourself happy. That's what I want you to take into the next 10 years. Or the next year. I'm sorry. And remember, it's the 18th. You know what they were doing in the 18th? They danced the Charlton, and they smoked their pipes, and they had weird little hats, and they clapped their shoes together, and they had fun in the 18th. So we are there again. Let's wait until the 60s to start smoking and, you know, things like that, and make love everywhere. Now we are in the 18th, and we will have fun. So, that's what I wanted to take with you from me into the future. Into the future. Hopes and dreams, and make them a reality. So, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. It's been an honor to have you here. I will release the Batman video tomorrow. I don't know if it will be during the day or after 12 o'clock. Doesn't matter. You will see it when you have the time. Myself, I'm going to walk the little ones, then I'm going to have some late night dinner, and then I'm going to bed. If I don't draw anything crazy. Okay, thanks again, and remember, there can't be any light without darkness. Goodbye.